Hi there, my name is Jenna, aka Jen's Pens, and welcome back to my channel. Sit back with a cuppa, get cozy, and relax, as this is going to be, clearly, a long one. This is my planner stack up for 2024, and let me preface this, but I know this is a lot, and I'm experimenting with how planning and journaling works for me. Please don't think you personally need this, because even I'm aware that this is a lot. I'm someone that likes to compartmentalize my thoughts, so hence why there's a plethora of books in my system. And how I compartmentalize is I have 3 different categories: my planners, hybrid journals and planners, and my journals. And I split them off into 3 different categories for 3 different purposes and different frequency of usage that I use for each category. So let's get started with my planner stack up. We're gonna first start with my planners, and we'll get to my hybrids and then journals at the end. So these are my 2 planners. I'm gonna go over what do I use it for, what will I use it for, how frequently I use it, and what do I like about each notebook so far. So these are my planners. I use my planners on a day-to-day or weekly basis, and I basically use them to track down tasks, trackers, events, pre-plan, and just, it's a planner. My primary planner is the Hobonichi Weeks, the Tomitaro Makino edition, and the cover is a beautiful custom-made leather from Elysian paper. I will link what I have used for each notebook in the description down below. On occasion, I also do carry around a traveler's notebook sticker release book, because I like to journal as I go or decorate as I go, and sometimes I like to just carry sticky ephemera around, so I just carry that with me. But here's my weeks. I use this for my daily life planning, my week-to-week and monthly planning. So we are currently in December, and I like to track down little things that are going on. Clearly, this week has been quite busy, and I haven't planned the rest of it because things are still moving ahead. I also track down what media and my favorites for the month and my goals. As for the weekly pages, I'll show you here. I track down all of my events and any packages that come in, and then daily tasks on this column here. I'm still experimenting the needs for this column right here because I just think it is very flexible, but I've used it as a meal planner or a meal tracker this past year. And then I have my goals for the week and my habits and tasks and miscellaneous notes I'm picking up. And this week I've just picked up the habit of what books I'm currently reading too. I'm using the tabs from 1521 Studios, so if you're interested, I'll also link them in the link below. But at the back, I have some miscellaneous collections, so credit card, payment details, which I will censor, some financial trackers, and I still haven't set this up fully. I would normally put my key in here, and there are some other logs I have here, like my adulting log and car updates, so just miscellaneous collections that just actively happen. So I go seek counseling, so cut down when I go there, and stuff that I declutter too. But that is my Hobonichi Weeks. Maybe I will do a fuller flip through when I guess next year. This is a little bit more full. But I've used this planner for 3 years now, and I absolutely love the form factor. It's very small, compact, and easy to use. So if you're interested in seeing how I've used previous journals or doing a flip through, just let me know. This is my Nolty1180. It is my work planner, and I house it in a navy traveler's notebook passport. So here it is. Because I have some work details in it. I am going to go to a test layout so I can show you what I'm using this notebook for. So I'm using the elysian method for tracking tasks that I do. So I jot down any project tasks that I work on here, and then any main notes that I have right here. And because I work in an agile environment, for those who know, you know, I put down the sprint that I'm currently in here. And then my focus for projects, long-term projects, is down here, and any admin stuff that I want to keep track of or keep being aware of up here. In the top section, I add in any deadlines or any drops or releases that my team is going through, and or any personal deadlines I have, really. And I use Saturday and Sunday just to jot down any stuff for a week ahead, so I flip through and then I reference it when I do use it. But I used to use just like a standard Hobonichi weeks note insert just as my work planner before, and I kind of use like a hybrid system where I write down any tasks for the day on my Teams chat or a notepad on work. We mainly use a digital planner at work as well, but I'm an analog girly. I really love having stuff written down, so this is more like a personal tracker, because when I have stuff pen to paper, it just makes it easier for me to remember. I mean, I can go more in depth about this, but as this is work, I'd rather keep it personal. These are my notebooks for 2024. Onto my notebook hybrids. Onto my planner journal hybrids now. Introducing my two hybrids, so planners and journals. Both are using the Traveler's Notebook Brown, one in Standard and one in Passport, and they both have a superior labor clip on it. One's the money clip and one is just a normal brass clip. And then the Tokyo Starbucks Roasters Nakameguro Sakura copper brass charm, which I love. I think that this is really cute. It's like me and mini me. Mini me is what I use on a day-to-day basis. It is my EDC, and I use this daily. It has mixed inserts depending on my mood. I use a craft. Not craft. I use I think Traveler's Factory limited edition canvas insert at the back. This is a zip, and I don't have anything in here at the moment, but I was intending to use this as a wallet, but I don't think that it's really working out. I'm using this to house like random ephemera and some loose partner stamp bits that I have, so if I see any enthusiasts in the wild, I can give one to them. But anyways, onto the inserts. This is my Dear Diary insert, or my daily morning pages. I only started this one recently. This is my volume 2, but this has been a really fun system for me to use. Basically, I'll use this in the morning to jot down any feelings, any dumps and thoughts that I have, and then throughout the day, I'll just jot down any notes or any anecdotes that I find, highlights, lowlights, anything that I really find that I need to let out, because I'm a person that feels I have a lot of thoughts. I like to write them down. This spread I'm really comfortable to share. So this is my Hugh Market plan. So I wrote down a goal, being intentional, and I wrote down all the stores I wanted to visit, and I do a section here of what I actually did buy, so I can just be a little bit more reflective of what did I actually spend at a market. You may note that I'm using some cute Animal Crossing stickers here. I'm using it for my stash, as I'm trying to de-stash and use all the stuff that I have. So in future, what I do own is very thoughtful, and I bought these stickers because I love Animal Crossing, and now I'm a bit out of that phase of showing my love for it, so I'm trying to show appreciation of the stickers as I go. I stamped the insert with Traveler's notebook stamps that I did at a stamp caravan a couple of weeks ago at Journals Australia, and I think it's really quaint. Like, it's so cute, and I wish I bought more standard inserts just so I could do more of this. I just love it. Then my second insert in here is my commonplace journal. So I just started this recently, and as with everyone in the TN loving sphere, I am following Megan Rhiannon's layout. I have my pencil board here, and then I have my dots here, and here is my key. So copy text, special interests, media, thoughts and reflections, and healing and health. And I just write down stuff. So what is commonplacing, stuff that I read from books, and yeah, it's very small, and I'm someone that likes to store information, and I haven't been doing the best job of at keeping an influence or keeping notes of what I have from books. I like to do book reviews, but I think that writing stuff along the way will help me retain it better, and having a little collection here in my commonplace will allow me just to flick back on it and think, what do I think about this media? And finally, in this is my content tracker. So it's a monthly insert from TN, the 2024 edition, and I basically track down when I have uploaded on IG or YouTube in this case, and I put down any video ideas and stats. Like, this is still an experimentation. Like, I just want to experiment and see where I go with this, as this is just a fun little thing for me to do. And then I have a loose folder here which I carry around any ephemera that I've picked up from being on the go, so stickers and business cards and loose paper just in case I do need it. But these are my two hybrid journal notebooks. I hope that you really like this use. So again, I use this one on a daily basis, and then oh wait, I didn't even go through this one. This is my standard, and I use this as my memory keeper. So I have a craft folder in here with miscellaneous stickers that I still have to use, and I have to move to a safer location. And this is a monthly insert. So in this monthly insert, I am doing like a gratitude log, so I am also behind on this, as is currently Sunday the 10th, but I will catch up on it. And this will just be basically any highlights that I have for the day. But yeah, and then I have a zip folder in here which I house like random loose stickers. I tried to stamp on it before, but I think stuff has rubbed off on it, but that's okay. And then this is the back of that zipper of that insert. So I have some tags and random bits and bobs and some loose stamps that I did at the stamp caravan as well. But this is my memory keeper insert, and this is volume 2. I stamped it again with lots of travelers stamps from the stamp caravan, and I am using this to memory keep. So I went to a work event last week. Like, this is really fresh, like I just started this last week, but I use this to memory keep events and weekend stuff that I do, just so I can remember stuff and be a little bit more present and use any photos I have in. I'll go through like my volume 1 journal in a bit, but yeah, it's my creative like little scrapbooking and memory keeping little jig. But this is my second hybrid memory keeper and planner. I say this is more like a journal. Like, I'm pretty loose with my terms. I flip-flop between them, but hope you like this section. And now onto my big stack of journals. I use these infrequently, so maybe once a week or once every month. There's only one that I use daily, which is my Hobonichi Techo 5-year edition, and I'm using it in Ohio Navy cover, and I bought this last year for 2023 to 2027. I like to house a cute Polaroid of me and my fiance wherever, like at the start of the year. I'm just gonna try this little cute tradition. So I have a photo of us then. I like to track down which ink I'm using as well. I ran out of the first one, so I had to switch over the other day. But I basically use this as a life tracker, like little anecdotes of the day, and go over this one. So this is one of my more recent entries, and so I write down the date, I write down the time, I write down the temperature because I like to see where, and the weather. If I logged it down, I like to see how hot or how different the year has gone. I use the second page as either a continuing journal section, or I use it to track bouldering stuff that I do. So I like to boulder as well, and I track down my progress and a little mini reflection, which I transfer then to my bigger boulder log after. But yeah, this is my 5-year Techo. Then here is my Traveler's Train Passport Edition, and in this one I'm carrying my stamps. So I have a craft folder in here at the moment, which I'm gonna house like any loose stamps that I have cut out, because I still have to cut out a couple more. But my loving friend Carms went to Japan recently, and she took a passport and she stamped some special editions here. So I have a plethora of like stamps from her journey, and I'm so thankful because I'm gonna cut these out and use them as I memory keep and journal. So really keen to use that. And then this is my original stamp collection, which I stamp any places I visited, any partner stores I visited, and any special edition travelers caravan stamp caravan stuff in here too. Like journals, in Sydney has the Traveler's Diner stamp, and then Simple Beautiful Things partner store stamp too. So yeah, and then I have a pencil board at the back as well. But I infrequently use this one, and I like that I have this like special like archival like little edition for me to use, I guess. Yeah. So next in my journals I use unfrequently, or collections I guess, unfrequently, is my Traveler's Diner. And in here I have 3 journals, or 3 inserts. So this is my bigger sticker release insert, and I use this to house any sticker sheets, and this is what I use to pick out of my stash and decorate my daily my morning pages journal with stickers in. Like I bought these stickers throughout the years, and like some of these don't fit my journaling style anymore, so I'm just trying to consciously use up everything. Yeah, but this is I love this, and it doesn't house all my stickers. I have a separate sticker book, so if you're also interested in sticker storage and my sticker solutions, let me know. But I stamped the insert cover with more stuff from the stamp caravan too. I just love how cute and all the layering looks. Like it's just so quaint. Then I have my bouldering journal. I started it I think end of October, beginning of October, and I've actually been bouldering for a year now, a year and a couple months. I started in March 2022, I think, more frequently. And basically here I like to log down the level that I climbed, the levels I climbed that day, and a little reflection, and I take a photo as well of the climb that I'm most proud of. I also do some practice lettering too. I think this is a really fun and just thoughtful way for me to track down my bouldering journey, as it's a hobby that I'm just trying to get into, but my fiance is like way better than me. and I'm trying to be a bit more kinder to myself in terms of my bouldering progress. But it's really fun. And finally, in the back, I've decorated this insert with stickers from the gyms I go to as well. I'm trying to collect all the ones in Sydney. But yeah, finally in the back, I have my I guess, my ink swatches journal. So any ink swatch that I have gotten, I've only got a small amount at the moment. Thank you to Carms as well for giving me the cards and for these two inks in particular. And yeah, it just gives me like a really quick flip through over what to use. Also, quick shout out and thanks to Marks from Marks Mellows for these inks and for also dragging me in the Traveler's Notebook sphere. She is my work bestie and she dragged me in fast and hard, clearly. And then here are my two covers, which house two dear journals, two dear memory keeper journals. So the Kyoto edition houses my Japan trip, which you can find in the video up here, I think, or I'll just have the link in the description down below. But this is my Japan 2023 journal, and I can archive this. I will probably archive this in the coming year so I can reuse the cover for some different purpose, but for now I'm housing it still in the Kyoto edition because this was a very special trip. Yeah, and same goes for this Traveler's Hotel edition cover. I'm using this as a memory keeper and as my archive for my first memory keeping insert, which I started in I think I started in May 2023. Here are some cute photos of my doggies. But this is just one insert. And I will probably do a tour of this sometime in the future too. I think my journaling has like evolved so much since the start of this. So I'm really keen to do like a full flip through sometime. But yes, this is my final journal. And what I love about the Traveler's Notebook system, and you can see here, is one, the design philosophy of the brand. Like, it's so minimal, so bespoke, and just a nice collection and way for me to compartmentalize like different aspects of my life. So I'm the type of person that doesn't like to have everything on one book. I just feel like I lose it. I still do digital planning too, but as an analog girly at heart, I like to keep stuff separate. But yes, this is my journal collection, and I just love how Traveler's Notebooks has these beautiful charms, beautiful covers, and a really flexible system inside for you to use however you like. Like, I've seen so many people use this for art, for planning, for journaling, memory keeping, junk journaling. I just honestly love it in general. But yes, my final addition and new addition in this system, well, my final two. One is the Traveler's Notebook Airlines edition, which is in my top shelf, which I can't reach at the moment, but I'll pop up a picture right here. I'm gonna be using it for my upcoming Philippines trip, and realistically, yes, I should just use one of the covers here, but I think the airlines cover will fit the tropical holiday vibes I have going on. And my final addition to this beautiful system is this new Plotter Bible edition. So my loving friend Carms.journals, she went to Japan recently and she kindly purchased or did some personal shopping for me and bought the Plotter Pueblo Brown Leather edition, and this is brand new and I have not unboxed it, so I will be unboxing in the future video. So what do I intend to use this notebook for? It's gonna be my long-term collections that I transfer over for my weeks and other aspects from my different systems. So for my EDC or from digital, I'll have a section for each in my plotter and I'm gonna just be updating intermittently, stuff like doctor's notes or car logs or planning for big life events coming up in next year. So I just think that rings would be great for me to consolidate all of these, but still also compartmentalize in each section, you know, separate things out in different categories. But I will be uploading that future video of me unboxing and setting this up soon. So please subscribe if you're interested so you can have the video pop up on your feed. But let me put this all into one cute like lineup, and this could probably be my thumbnail. But ooh. She's not standing. Yeah, but yeah, thank you guys for watching. You can find more of me on IG at Jen's Pens. What do you think of this planner lineup? And second of all, what's part of your planner lineup? Let me know in the comments below. I'll see you in the next video, and I hope you had the most comfiest time. Have a good morning or evening wherever you are. Take care and have a wonderful day. Bye. See you in the next one.